sometimes, and we've actually had a intersex rights activist on our show who actually critiqued and criticized the LGBT activism the way it exists in India. Because
exactly.
yeah,
I like the fact that you mentioned intersex and not transgender.
right,
Because transgender is not a legit thing.
right, yes.
When we talk about sexual minorities, what we mean are the actual beneficiaries should be people like intersex, hermaphrodites. These are people who are born with medical conditions, and they deserve our respect and acceptance and tolerance. They're also called hijras in Hindi, which might be disrespectful in Hindi in some context, but not in English.
Right.
As opposed to some rich kid who suddenly one day decides to change his or her gender, which is a bunch of nonsense.
Right.
This intersex and hermaphrodites.
Right.
These are legit medical conditions, and we should be tolerant towards these people. And I think I know what you're saying. How these LGBTQs they have hijacked the agenda. They have hijacked upon these people basically.
Yeah.
And they've turned it into, they've made it about themselves.
Yeah.
With a bunch of added garbage, which is complete nonsense.
Yeah. Or stuff like, you see placards of free Palestine, free Kashmir, and all sorts of things.
What does that have to do with farmers' protests
exactly.
or LGBTQ rights?
Yeah. it's almost as if the main issue at hand is almost secondary. It's everything else and all of the other political activism. How do you see this even? Sometimes I see this in the stand-up comedy scene as well. I was actually looking at a poster of a stand-up comedian, and it was very funny to me because there were two sort of cartoons or sort of graphics, and on one side you had a lot of symbols which represented some of these woke sort of symbols. You had a fist, which I guess represents workers' rights. You had similar symbols like that, and on the other side you had just one thing: saffron. It's almost as if this is what is stopping LGBT rights in India, and everything else really, all of the other things are in place, and saffron is the enemy, and to put it bluntly, Hindus are the enemy, right? Especially politically, and that sort of makes me wonder. Again, it's almost like political activism disguised as LGBT activism in a way. Have you come across things like these, either in stand-up comedy or otherwise?
Yeah. These people are a bunch of idiots. I think they should just limit themselves to low IQ stuff like sex jokes or family WhatsApp groups or whatever. I don't think these people are experienced and nuanced enough to deal with these topics in a mature manner. Even I am not. Even I don't touch those issues. You need to live a life. You need to get to a certain age. Comedians like, say, for example, George Carlin or Dave Chappelle. George Carlin was also off topic on a lot of things. Even Dave Chappelle is not ironclad. He's not bulletproof. Even he makes a lot of mistakes. I feel some things he gets wrong. Right. But who is this 21, 22-year-old guy who's still living with his parents? And he thinks he can lecture the world on how to get a better place. Like, dude, figure out your life first. Exactly. Even I don't try to keep the lecturing to a minimum. There are some beliefs that I project, but they're getting too condescending and preachy and irritating in the process. Right. Some of these comedians and public figures, not just comedians, all kinds of show business personalities who have a platform, and they have a responsibility to be accurate and responsible with the kind of things they say, because they influence a lot of people. And they're abusing those platforms. And since you mentioned saffron is the enemy, I think green should be the enemy. Right. Islam is homophobic. It is unabashedly so. That is the belief. Right. So why are they criticizing saffron when in fact the RSS has openly accepted LGBTQs, hasn't it? And in Uttar Pradesh, under Yogi government, it is as saffron as it gets. Yes. They are painting rainbow flags on metro stations. So why are they criticizing saffron? Right. And you know what they do to LGBTQs in Syria, right? In Syria and Iraq. Yeah. What is with these people? Yeah.
Namaste. We hope you enjoyed this Chitti Media content. Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content and to support our work, please visit citti.net. Dhanyavad. Namaskar.